All set for the start of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros.
And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double in the fourth.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's the second baseman, Termarr Johnson. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside.
Oh, that drilled him. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for two. Now the batter now, Drake Baldwin. Just missed. Hifo throws to first. That ends the inning. Bottom of the fourth. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Chourio. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Manny.
Here's Machado.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Just missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Pitch misses. The count now 2-2. Right, the base runner at first with 1 out. That one close, ruled the ball, and the count's full. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Green in the box now. No balls and a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Fair ball. Right, rounds third, headed for the plate. In there safely.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock.
That one at the knees for a strike. 1 down, runners at second and third. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
That's out to center field. And that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Michael Conforto will climb in. Ober back to work. And it's fouled away.
Well, these players, simply put, are producing a lot of lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one.
Hit in the air left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Paredes now at the plate. Not close with that one. Ball one. In the dirt. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. And we're at the top of the fifth. Grounds one to short. Swanson fires over to first. One away here in the fifth. So the batting order turns over. Cameron Meisner getting ready to hit. In the dirt. Man at second. And base hit. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only one out. Now it's the right fielder, Byron Buxton. Bunting gets it down to first, and that's foul. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. In the first and third, one down. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
Got him swinging, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Colson Montgomery digs in now. That's to third, right. On to first, and that is that. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Jake Rogers. And that is out of play.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Dansby Swanson stands in. And that one fouled off.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Right through there for a strike. He chases that one in the dirt. Ow. 2 away now after the drop third strike. And now the first baseman, Luis Arraez. 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up.
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center, and we'll take a break. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. And now the DH, Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Springer hauls it in, and there's one away. Next to hit, Termarr Johnson. On the ground right side. Slings to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. Now at the plate, Christian Walker. Swing and a ground ball, and that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning going. And the batter now, Drake Baldwin. Swing and a foul straight back. Walker off of first with 2 away.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that.
Tosses to first, and that is bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Chourio. Swing and a miss. Chourio measures 6 feet even, only 20 years old. And he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center.
0-2.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. David Wright, the next to hit. 1 for 2. 0-1.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Montgomery on the move.
That's back-to-back singles for him.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Just missed.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Full count.
On the ground to third. To second, there's one. Double play. What a twin. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now the left fielder, Michael Conforto. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always.
Over to Swanson. He double play. Cameron Meisner now at the plate.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, very well done.
1-1.
Line drive. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
0-2 now. In the air out to center. And it falls. Coming home. He'll score. Here comes Buxton flying around third. Now tries to get back, but they got him. And a bad mistake there. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's going to be Riley Green. Fought off foul.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still